Okay, so. Hello, guys, and welcome to Timmy Talk. This is our 4th podcast, and we're currently December 8th.
Are we December 8th?
We are December 8th.
Fuck.
I'm here with Chrissy the Missy.
Hey, guys.
Brandon Shakur.
As in Henry the...
Henry the...
That would be me.
And sadly, we're missing our other co-host, Ia. But we have a special guest here today. Welcome, Samuel Bernier.
Woo! Hi, guys.
So Sam
just
here...
hi, guys. Hi, guys, I'm here.
So Sam here is actually training to be a police officer. So
Wait,
we'll learn to hate him.
No.
Oh, I thought you graduated.
No, it's this year, so we posted a picture earlier.
That's why I saw
Yes.
the picture on Facebook. Oh.
Are you
It's
graduating,
trending.
or are you graduating to go to Nicolette? I'm not sure yet. I gotta choose, because technically it's for Nicolette that I'm doing this program, but I'm looking for RCMP maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Oh, I
yet.
thought you could just graduate with the Cégep, like, thing, and then that's
No,
what
you
your
graduate to
police officer.
Cégep, then you need to go to Nicolette,
Oh,
then
bullshit.
you need to find a job. But RCMP, like, they hire you,
Yeah.
so you're guaranteed to have a job, then you go to Regina.
Yeah, Regina.
Idea.
Yeah, Regina.
Regina.
And then you're guaranteed to have a job. So
Oh, shit, cool.
and you're paid to go there. Nicolette, it's like 10,000.
Were you thinking of, because, like, I remember you used to be, like, super into electronics. Like, are you still thinking of going to university? Or?
Yeah, I'm trying, but if I want to go to U Ottawa, you
Right.
need some classes in science, and we don't have that in
Really?
Yeah,
Science
really.
classes?
So I would need to go back to college.
Wait, high school classes or, like, college classes?
Because I can try to go just with my high school classes.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
But I
It's
don't,
probably
I don't
like
have
Cégep.
them.
I was gonna be like, that's what I did. No, that's not what I did.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about the La Cité
La
instead.
Cité Collégiale.
La Cité Collégiale.
La Cité's pretty good. I went there for like a year and a half maybe.
Yeah.
It's good, but just be careful when you're going from Quebec to Ottawa, or Quebec to Ontario, I mean, just because some things in Ontario isn't good for Quebec.
What do you
Like,
mean?
Yeah, I
like
look at
some
that.
medical, yes, like you can't be like learning to be a police officer in Ontario and then work on the Quebec side. You have
No.
to be a police officer on the
Yeah.
Quebec side, but
Exactly.
Ontario people can take Quebec police officers, no?
Yeah, the thing is, Quebec is really specified with what police officers need to know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with
Like, it's
laws.
extra
so
classes,
if you want to
so-
work in Ottawa, you don't need formation at all. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
But
That's,
in Quebec, you need to go to college, then to Nicolette, then you can apply.
I remember in high
That's the
school,
thing.
everyone that couldn't get into the your program, you would go to
Go to-
Ontario side, and
Yeah,
they would just get
exactly.
accepted into like
Yeah, you just
Whatever.
accept everyone if you pay.
Yeah.
basically.
Exactly. That's why I want to go there to learn programming, because Felix went there.
Yeah.
Felix Fortin.
Yeah. So,
And he said like teachers are awesome and everything, so I was thinking about going there.
Yeah.
Just trying it.
where is he now?
He's
back in Cégep.
yeah.
Fortin's back in Cégep.
He's back in Cégep doing
But-
doing
Yo, I can't believe the amount of people who like, cause like let's say theoretically, if nobody like goes back or like skips a year or whatever, like everybody should be at their second year in university, which is where I'm at right now.
Yeah, well not
I'm-
me. 'cause
Nobody's
it's
there.
3 years.
Yeah, but you did an
Like
extra
Joel
year.
just got to
Yes.
university. Though.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah.
But like Joel just got to university, he had to do like a 3-year program for his
He
thing.
didn't have to.
Well, yeah, that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, but it's because he could have like done a 2-year like just random like
okay.
pure science
Yeah.
program and then
Because
went to
he
university.
decided to go to the technique.
Yeah,
because he
I
knew
went
that
to
he would learn
3
more
different
about his,
colleges, and I was like, fuck that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. So I can actually, I'll cut to the chase because they've been wondering. I have this weird scar on my face.
Yes, and we keep saying it's his girlfriend who did some kinky shit to him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She
So
brought out the whip.
it was.
Oh my god.
No, it was actually today I did this. So my parents have been gone for like a week,
And you, like-
every fucking time my parents leave, my dog goes crazy.
What the fuck?
And because like he either misses them or
Aw.
like he's used to more attention because my mom gives a lot or whatever. So today I was like, okay, well I'll just like play with him, and
I'll just play with my dog.
Mistakes were made.
yeah.
In that moment,
I was
he
just like,
knew.
oh, everything. Yeah.
Words
and
were
fucking-
said.
He
Mistakes
literally.
were made.
It wasn't like oh he scratched. He actually like scratched my eye, like straight up scratched my eye. Like the retina was like oh. Okay, that feels
Pablo.
great. Yeah.
Which,
It's like-
by the way, I have a video of your dog licking Sam on his knee for like 30 minutes straight almost.
I thought that was me.
No, it was
Yeah, no,
Sam.
Really?
It was you. I have
thought
to
it was
show it
my
to
dad.
you later.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it-
possible.
No, it was
Really?
you because
Yeah.
I videotaped your face. Videotaped. I took a video of your face, whatever, and then you're like trying to move the dog as you're playing Rocket League.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It's fucking hilarious. And
That
Doug
dog
just
licked
comes back and he
everything.
licks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he likes it.
Okay, so I was
Like
wondering
he loves the knees.
Why?
Not like Matthew.
why kinky shit. Like,
Because
I honestly want to know. Like, first girlfriend, but I've been with her for 10 months. And
She seems nice.
She
I might keep her.
and no, but what I'm trying to say is like I've never had the like intention of getting scratched or scratching, especially in the
It's
face.
not
Okay.
an intention.
You guys
Well, no
can,
one wants to
Unintentional.
scratch in the face. I mean, usually it's.
but you guys
Yeah,
can
but
can agree with me. I'm so sorry, I'm cutting you off. But you
Yeah,
guys
sure.
can agree with me when
Fucking
you're
bitch.
missionary, okay, and nails on the back. That's fucking hot. Like you can't like deny that.
I am.
Actually,
How
I
are you
don't
denying
get it
that?
because
Like-
I don't see how inflicting pain
It's
is
not
like
inflicting pain, though.
rough sex doesn't have to do with like inflicting pain at all.
Well, I'm not saying you have to inflict. I don't inflict pain when I have
But
sex
when
with
you
my
have
boyfriend.
nails in your back, it's
Oh,
not
I
like a
don't have-
comfortable feeling.
yeah.
No, but it's
Like,
nice.
I've
that-
seen
it's like
especially, like,
grabbing. It's like when you
Dave.
grab an ass, basically.
only-
Dave, yo,
What?
he had like like our friend Dave. He had like these big fucking
Oh,
huge
yeah.
red marks on his back.
Not only Dave, Antoine Martin, he went to the job. He had nails marked here on
On
the
his
neck.
neck.
Kid, I'm not
it
that
was
crazy.
I was like, he was all dressed up. And I was like, what are you doing with that?
It's a
He's like,
dog.
well, I met a girl. and,
I met a
she's
girl.
very nice.
Oh, I remember I've seen like
What
Dave
the
with
fuck
like
is that?
huge
Yeah.
hickeys. I
Yeah,
remember.
hickeys too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't inflict pain. Like I'm not gonna like leave
Okay, but
marks
so
that
you
like
so it's because you find it hot.
yeah, or like or if the guy can do the same thing on the other way for the other like
So you want him
the
to
other
scratch
person.
you?
The thing
I
is,
want him to hurt. I want him to punch me in the eye.
Oh
I'm kidding.
my God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I like where this is
My,
going.
my.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god. Okay, come on, Brendan.
What?
Like you with your girlfriend.
I feel like the only thing. About,
I'm still a virgin.
I am a true Lebanese. I do not think of these. I do not think of these disgusting.
I saw ankle bone this
Yes.
one time.
Ankle bone.
I want this.
Ankle boner. That's what he saw.
Damn.
Continue.
No, but like the only thing is, I feel like the only good explanation you can get from scratching your back is that is some kind of like body language for keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good.
Exactly.
But that's it.
That's
And
exactly
like if the
what
guy
it is.
knows that, it turns him
But-
on because he knows he's doing good.
But
So
can't
would you
you,
rather
like,
have
be-
would you rather have a girl just lie down and not do anything, or being like, oh my god, like I'm
Really
gonna rip
immerse
your
Can't,
like?
but
into
can't
what's
she like
going
be
on.
vocal or either like?
Well, what if you can't be vocal because your parents are like on the other side of the room?
Exactly.
You go like,
Yeah.
Good
damn.
point. Good point.
Okay. So to me, well, first of all, I'm not rough if my parents are around.
But
That's
you
like-
can't
you don't need
to be
not
rough.
be rough. Like what's
You
sex
don't
without
need to
being
be
rough?
Because the thing is, like, either way.
What?
What's sex without being rough?
Okay.
Just like
what the fuck?
Don't
okay,
mind.
to me.
Don't
to
mind
me-
this person.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
What
Yes,
I was
there is a
gonna
bunch
say,
of-
what I was gonna say is, you don't necessarily need to be rough. There have been many times where I've brought my girlfriend back to my place at night,
I
and
like where
right
this is
where we
going.
were in my room, right next to my parents' room,
Then she took off the dress.
He
and,
took off the hijab.
and then we were going at it, and we weren't necessarily trying to be rough. We were just trying to be like, you know.
Were you
normal.
hugging or?
Yes, we were hugging.
Here,
That's exactly
darling.
right. We were holding hands, and like, you know, it's so sensual.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you know,
Yeah,
so
no.
we're going at it, and we're trying to be quiet. But at some point, you know, you just hit that spot, and she just can't control herself.
Exactly.
Like in the sense
Yeah,
where like
that's
she
how we're
can't
seeing
Alright.
keep in her
It's not
emotions of what
calm.
she's
It's
feeling.
It's not like
right?
she
So like
wants to stretch. you.
so there's two ways
Yeah.
of you
It's
to.
that she does it so she
Yeah.
doesn't yell.
There's
You
two
can
ways to keep.
Because
in.
okay. So the way, like I won't like be like very specific because
Be very go. Be
no,
specific.
but because like my girlfriend's
That
coming
one
over.
time.
She's the only one I've been with. So
I'd like to
no,
keep her.
but typically like I like grab the arms.
Okay, but some people are not just gonna go like ha, and like just grab the arms. They're just gonna.
Well, you move
like,
a little, but
Well,
it's
I'm
not.
not
I don't
yet.
know. I don't.
I'm not-
I like to, like-
I'm
I'm
not
like a
gonna lie,
koala,
grabbing
man.
the arms is a first for me. I've never heard of that before.
Grabbing
I've
the-
heard of locking the legs.
Okay,
I do
for
that.
sure.
I
for
do
sure.
that. 100%. I do that.
Just because, you
Okay.
know, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I think everybody.
I
likes
think
that,
it's more
though.
because the position of having, like, you know, the position where it's like legs closed and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it makes it tighter. Well, when you do that, it kind of mimics that. So you're missionary, but then you have a tighter like vagina.
Tighter squeeze.
Tighter
No, but okay. So grabbing somebody, like, is it easier if it's the back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if it's missionary.
Yeah.
Like when you're doggy,
Of
you're not
course it
gonna go like
depends,
this.
yeah,
You're not gonna like
yeah.
put your arms in the
You
back and
just
try
like
to scratch.
put your fucking face on the bed so your arms are free and just
Yeah.
reach for.
Too much. It's like, why would the guy, like when you're doing doggy, like some guys will like grab both arms and then will like hold
Yeah.
that. Like, why would you do that? Like, there's no point.
Dude,
like, it's just
yeah,
because
it's just like-
it's like
Because
There's
you
no
don't got
point.
ponytails, yeah.
there's
There's
no
also
ponytail.
there's
Oh
also
my God.
there's the grip though.
The
Yeah,
grip.
there's
Yeah,
that
there's grip.
Okay,
There's
but
grip.
we have grip as well.
Guys need handlebars.
No, yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
we have guys need handlebars. Oh my god. That's so bad.
That's legit what it is though.
Do you want some good traction in
Your
there?
your Casey. Your
They
point
need
is
some
that
handling.
your point is that the arms aren't worth anything, but to a guy it actually
It
helps.
really is? Okay, then never. I'm not a guy. I can't like.
And it also helps like with the girl.
How with the girl?
Well, because like most of the time they're like, motherfucker.
Yo,
Like,
doggy, I don't care
I'm about
who-
to grab my arms.
Yo, I don't care who it is. Like I hate.
Okay,
No,
Chris,
no,
settle
no,
down.
No, that's not what I meant. Oh my god, I swear, every fucking podcast, I'm like turned out to be this like bisexual like. Oh my god, man. No.
I don't
So-
care who it is.
No, that's you didn't let me finish. I hate this.
I bet you let everybody else finish.
Oh my god. I'm gone. That's it. I'm done. Fuck off. I have a boyfriend. Adam, I'm so sorry. I didn't fuck anyone else. I promise.
Not tonight, you did.
Oh, my
Stop.
God. No, but
Good God. No, wait, I wanted. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, no, because I've heard some girls
What?
tell me how, like, they don't, like, stop Sam. Okay, go, Sam. What were you going to
Do you
say?
want us to repeat what you said?
No. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. No, I'm saying that, like, some girls are like, I only like missionary. I'm like, you're boring. I hate when girls just like one position and then that's it.
But maybe some guys
Oh
are
my
like
god,
that too,
I
though.
keep passing off as this like complete.
Slut. I know, it's so bad. Like, I'm
oh, you
so-
like missionary? Oh, you're boring. Oh my god, I can't believe I keep passing off for this sex-driven girl.
fuck. I'm not this church girl. Anyways. No, actually, I have a higher sex drive than like my
Okay.
boyfriend.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
but that's
What?
that's-
Okay, nothing that I say is. Like,
you're just like no, but it's because you're like I'm not a slut, and then you're like, but I have a higher sex drive, and but
No, no.
but if it is then my boyfriend. I was
then
like,
my
okay.
boyfriend, just because like oh, there's a dog. If you're clinging, it's a dog.
But that's like a struggle, like within itself.
It
but
is.
but in any couple though, it's not really like a.
Yeah, I hate that. No, I don't hate it. Like now that I'm older, I kind of like respect like different like.
Yeah, you have to. But
so
most.
before I thought it was super important that like the sex drive had to be the same,
No, it doesn't.
but it really does not.
Because I think in like any relationship, like most people still masturbate every now and then, like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you can't
okay,
always
I
do
was
that,
like,
yeah.
"Fuck him!" It's like no, but it's like you,
No,
like
just
sometimes
me, okay.
yeah, sometimes like you like to. It's not like like I need to anymore. It's like
Oh.
well every now and then like you.
No, some people it's a need to now. Like sometimes if you don't like, I don't see my boyfriend sometimes for like 2 weeks straight. He's not gonna keep it all in for
Yeah,
like 2
yeah,
weeks
yeah.
straight. I
Yeah.
expect him to just.
I've had
like-
that once.
Why?
Okay,
Why?
so
Why? Just release it.
secondaire 3, we were
Oh, I
in the
thought
Rockies.
No, you
No.
didn't.
Yeah.
You
I held that.
masturbated in
No,
the
I held
fucking-
that shit
No.
in for 2
Yeah,
weeks
of
straight.
course. I'm not Willis. I'm not good with everyone
No,
else.
stop.
Yo.
Yeah, yo, I
Don't
held
worry.
it for longer than 2 weeks. I
You
think
held it longer
once.
for 2
I think
weeks?
once for the challenge, I left it there. I left it without doing.
You didn't know
anything.
Fab?
I left it.
Nah,
I did
bullshit.
longer than that, dude. I remember just
Why?
once. I wanted to go up to the challenge. I wanted to say how big is my will to not fap,
How big can my nut be? That's
How blue.
and I shit you not, I went for over 2 months.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
That's because he was
I cannot
single.
do
They
that.
couldn't find
I
someone.
can't do that.
Exactly.
I can't do that.
It's
I
torture.
went-
It's torture.
Months.
I can't even.
I swear, it's all psychological.
Dude.
After like the first, I guess the first 2 weeks,
Yeah.
basically, or the first couple of weeks, you just forget about it completely.
Because, like, I remember when we were in the Rockies, after, like, maybe 10 days, I did forget about it.
Mhm.
But I remember the second I was home, I was like,
Exactly.
my balls.
That's
My
the
balls.
thing.
Yo, but
Oh.
seriously, there was a physical pain. There was a physical
Okay,
aspect to it.
so
Yeah, okay.
I don't understand this. Like you guys, it's actually like because I don't have balls, like balls. Like you guys, it's an actual physical pain.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it hurts to not
Okay,
like
so-
masturbate.
It
Like, I
hurts
don't-
to get blue balls. I don't
like-
feel like it hurts.
Oh
to not
I don't
my
want.
God.
Oh my
It
god.
is because they're getting full.
Yeah, they get full.
I was hearing a podcast on H3
Yeah.
with what's the name? It was two comedian guy, whatever, a girl
Yeah.
and a guy, and
Yeah.
she
Oh,
was
yeah.
saying she was talking to.
Oh, it's Tom Segura and his wife.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
remember.
And
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
saying, when I'm grabbing his balls, I can feel
How
if
full they
empty
are.
or- exactly.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo, that's commitment. Like that.
Jesus.
Imagine your girl taking your balls saying, "Oh yeah."
Oh, it's been a while, yeah.
Oh my god, it's
They're right
time.
for the picking.
Okay, I want to ask a question to you boys. Okay, what the fuck is up with morning wood?
It's
I don't
What
know.
isn't up with morning
Yeah.
wood?
it's not a choice.
Like I don't understand. Like you guys
Being
just
gay
wake
is
up.
a choice. Morning wood.
I have a scientific explanation for this.
I don't understand. Like you guys just wake up with like a hard dick.
Yes,
That's it.
I have a scientific explanation for that. Because you see, the thing is, a lot of your blood goes to.
Yeah, that's how you get a hard on.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of that blood goes from your brain to that. Because, it's concentrated.
That's
Yeah.
a guy. Like.
So that's just, it's like
you either think with your
proportionated,
brain
right?
or you think
When
with
you're
your dick.
sleeping, your brain isn't functioning like as much as when you're awake, right?
But
so where's
you-
all that blood gonna go?
Not to
Your
your
legs.
dick though.
It
But I don't
does.
think so because your brain is always working 24 hours, like 24
But there
hours.
is like a reason for it. It's like something in your like I can't
don't know.
remember. But it's like it's an actual reflex that you have
Okay.
that like during the night you actually have like erections. I think
Like-
it's
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
it's
that's
like
true.
between 3 and 5. a
I've
night.
never had like
But-
what do you call those when you have wet dreams? I've
Wet
never
dream.
had a wet dream.
Yeah, I actually I think I have
Wait, did
one.
it happen to you guys
haven't,
that you
no.
just
I
wake
haven't.
up and there's like
But, like-
cum on the side of your bed? Or,
No,
like,
I've
shit
heard
like
that,
that?
but that never happened.
Like
Yeah,
yeah, I've
I've
heard guys like saying that like oh they wake up and there's like sperm just right there, many
No.
sperms.
Yeah,
That's when you're young and
300
you're always
million, to
full.
be exact.
Yeah.
You gotta empty them.
Yo.
Oh, I've heard a lot of stories of gym class.
Being-
You guys with gym classes
What?
with your shorts. Not you guys specifically, but
Okay,
guys in
I was just
general.
like,
Could
what
you
did I
imagine?
say?
Like because the shorts are like super thin and like back then, I guess.
What, they just
like-
rip from an erection?
No, as
No,
in like
but-
you could see the dick like getting hard. I gotta-
Yes, but not gym class because you're moving.
Yeah.
So
But what
you-
if you're
you're
sitting down?
exactly-
But when
No,
you're sitting
what if you
down?
got
More
one of those
like during
semis?
class. No, not when you exercise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's possible.
Never.
No,
And-
because when
Like,
you
what
exercise.
if you're benched, right?
Yeah.
You get a semi, and then the coach is like, it's
that
your
never
turn
happened.
to play. So, like, you're just swinging
never
no,
never
when
happened.
you're
a half-swung
Yo,
pole.
the-
Like,
when
they
you do
just-
exercise, it removes the erection
Yeah,
because the
exactly.
blood flow
Yeah,
goes through your
exactly,
whole
yeah,
body.
because you're-
No, but what you're saying, like you're sitting in class with tight shirts.
Oh.
That reminds me.
Yeah, yeah, that could happen.
That reminds me.
Please,
Like-
stories, guys, please. I
When
love those
when
stories.
you have sex, like it's, I always have the excuse. This is terrible, but it's like if you don't do any physical activity, the erection will be bigger. Like that's a scientific fact.
But isn't
Yes.
like when
So
you
I'm
do
like,
physical activity?
yeah, because
I thought like testosterone
Exactly.
goes higher when you do
So,
physical
like, what, you
activity.
just get
it's
up
because-
and start walking?
it's because your blood flow goes to like, okay, let's say you work out, okay,
Yeah.
and you're doing like some bench press, all the blood will go to your chest,
Okay.
okay, but if you don't do any physical activity, that means your blood flow is like, just working how it should.
Yeah.
So when you get aroused, it's like there's more blood flow that goes to your penis because, well, there's nothing
nowhere
else
Yeah.
that it
Okay.
needs to go. So when you're with your girlfriend, you're just like, well, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I'm doing this for us. You know,
What? What do
you
you
gotta
mean?
do
It's
all
an
the work.
excuse to be lazy.
You gotta
That's
do all
what
the
you're
work.
saying.
So she goes on top?
You gotta do all the work. Yeah, like-
Oh my god!
If you want some
No!
No. Yeah, but you see, that's where your
what?
theory falls apart. Because,
Why?
Because you are doing more physical activity, that's for
No,
sure.
because you're
but
lying
it's
down.
better.
No, because you're lying down.
Yeah, you're lying.
No, you are
Don't do
doing, like, when you have an erection, if you do physical activity, it goes away faster.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
But on the other hand,
Mhm.
there's more benefits to that.
What do
To
you
what?
mean? No.
Yeah. Here's what they are. First off, the muscle that you are working on is the erection, and you are stimulating it. Therefore,
There's
it's
no
not
muscle
going to...
in your fucking penis, Brendan.
Just
it's
bear
a
with me.
sponge. It's a sponge that
Yeah,
fills up with
Which
blood.
bear with... Okay, the sponge. SpongeBob underpants. Okay.
SpongeBob in my pants.
Exactly.
Can't keep my SpongeBob in my pants.
It's gonna get stimulated. Therefore, the blood is not gonna circulate away from it that easily. If you do a lot of physical activity with little to show for it, sure, that would be if she had like a tunnel for a vagina or something.
But like,
That's I know.
Yeah.
that's not even physically possible.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Hold on. I'm not done with my theory though.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the first thing. Second thing, if you do physical activity, I said do. That's fine. If you do physical activity and you're basically exercising for your erection to start going away because of the physical activity, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that better because it makes it technically last longer?
No.
Why?
Because you're basically counteracting the fact that you want it. You like.
So it's not like I wish it was like that how it worked. because sometimes like my boyfriend's like way too exposed on this fucking podcast. No, so sometimes we'll have sex and then he'll literally like lose his erection just because
He's the one
like
doing work.
doing
Yeah, that
way
makes
too much
sense.
work.
Okay, but that's never.
Shut up, Brandon.
Hey.
No, it's seriously like it could happen.
No,
for sure.
it could happen just because
If you're
it's not like 5 seconds in he like
Yeah,
his
yeah,
dick goes
exactly.
limp. I'm saying like if he does it for way too long and
Yeah.
his legs are like if he's like I don't know, man.
Not
If he's
tired?
on, yeah.
Okay.
No, if he gets like tired physically, then like that could happen.
You mean
Okay.
like he'll lose it before coming?
yes.
What-
Yes.
Yeah,
because
well, yeah, not
that happens-
after.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Just
No.
like,
Yeah, it can
If
happen,
you're
it
going
can
for a
happen.
long time,
yeah.
exactly.
then you just lose
Yeah,
it.
it just
Yeah.
after a while you're
It
just
happens.
like
Because either you're so
Yeah.
concentrated on doing the movement, you're not even concentrating on like the thing that you're
That
doing.
legit
Then your
happens,
dick just
yeah.
like flips
Okay.
it. Okay, Brandon
but have
apparently
you-
has a
have you-
super dick
no,
now.
what I
and
mean-
Super
fucking-
dick.
no, but what I mean is like, has it ever happened to you that? But like I was agreeing with
Yeah.
when you said that like sometimes you're so like concentrated on like
doing the
fucking
movement,
going
yeah.
hard that
Yeah.
like I lose like the like having like stimulating
Yeah.
aspect of it.
Has that ever happened?
Yeah.
Not to the point where I lose my erection.
No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is like, let's say if you're going like really hard,
It has happened.
and you just like you forget, because like like you want to come, like
Yes.
that's an obvious like
Of course. Yeah.
okay, but
Here's
like
the thing,
when
though.
you're going so hard and you're just like, oh shit, that's right, I'm supposed to like
Okay, but here's the
Like
thing.
I'm just
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
that's
having
right,
that's
sex,
right, there's-
like-
I only
yeah.
do that at points where I feel like I'm close.
Yeah.
But I want her to go before me.
Okay, why would you guys do that?
So
I hate that though.
intentionally.
When you
Because
guys
if
want her
I'm
to-
done, I can't keep going. So if you don't come either, it's just counterproductive. It's like basically, oh, so you did this for yourself, and now I'm the biggest piece of shit in the earth, right?
well,
So
no.
you want her to come first, then
See,
you
you
can
can't
go.
generalize
Yeah.
your experience with girls with like everyone. That's not how everyone is.
Mhm.
It's not
But-
because like one
but-
girl is like that like all
I
the
don't-
other girls are like.
I don't get it because I've
So you-
heard
okay.
like multiple surveys
what?
and shit like that like studies that say that women orgasm much less than men.
No, are you kidding me?
No,
Women orgasm
I've
shit ton
seen
more.
like surveys, like most surveys that you'll see, it's like, let's say, like 20% of women have never experienced an orgasm through penetration,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
Oh.
like shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
through penetration.
Okay, yeah,
okay.
through penetration.
But
yeah.
like you can do other things.
yeah,
like-
okay, but
That's
also
yeah.
right now, okay, I have a feminism class, and
I think
there's
you mentioned this
there's
before.
yeah
Wait,
multiple
what?
times.
Wait, repeat that.
I have a feminism class.
Why?
I just like took it. I don't. It fit in my
Alright.
schedule.
All right.
No, it's actually a really good class,
Okay.
and it was talking about the deficit. It's called like an orgasm deficit, where it's like
Okay.
but this also like includes like guys in their 50s and shit. So, it could like easily be a guy who just like when he comes, it's done, like it's over.
Yeah.
But that's every guy. no?
So
No.
no, exactly.
That's
I
exactly
disagree.
what we're explaining.
Yeah, I
we're trying
highly
to prevent
disagree.
that.
But just
Whoa,
because
I
you're
gotta
like-
rethink
just
my
because
shit.
you're like that doesn't mean that everybody's like that.
If I come
Yeah.
and she did not, I'll just keep going with my hands, for example.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah.
with your dick. Like no. Okay, then that's
Yeah.
well, that's just being like nice. Not nice, but like.
Nice.
Being nice.
Considerate.
No, but yeah, it's considered. No, but it's considered.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if I go like if I like finish first before. I'm not gonna be like, okay, bye, like do it by
Yeah,
yourself in the
But
corner.
you can't. Like it's impossible. Like if you finish first, you just keep going because you
Yeah,
can't.
you're not the
finish-
one who's.
Well, I can get
Later
fucking
as well.
tired. Like it gets painful after a while.
Yeah, but you
Like,
can
can't,
say
like-
you can tap out, but you can't be like, oh, I'm done, and just
Yeah?
like stop
Are you kidding me? Sometimes girls just fall asleep after sex because it's like,
after,
yeah.
It's
not
called
during.
No, after the orgasm. I mean,
What?
So they keep going, and
No,
she just
so-
fall asleep.
there's some girls
That's
like
rape.
I've
How?
when
What?
Rape
so-
alert.
Rape.
Yo, what?
That's rape.
Wait,
No,
wait,
no,
hold
no,
up,
no.
hold
Okay,
up.
back up.
So you
Let
just
me
like
re-explain like what I mean.
a girl comes, she just
So-
falls asleep.
So you. Wait.
That's how you know you did a good job.
Yeah. Seriously. No.
That orgasm is so good. She fell asleep while I was fucking.
I think that orgasm is very like boring. That
Yeah,
she
no,
fell
I know, I
asleep.
know.
Okay. No. So like no, because I know like okay. My general knowledge, okay, of like peoples and things and whatever knowledge, is that, fuck, what was I saying? I lost track of what I was saying. Fuck,
Orgasm.
yeah.
Falling asleep.
Thank you. Okay, so like some guys, like you know, there's a whole like just joke about like guys the second that they come, like that's it, they KO,
That's
they can't
true.
do anything.
That's really
Yeah.
true.
It is.
Okay, but it happens the same
Facts.
thing with girls, just
No.
because. Yes, it does.
Really?
Well, it
Yeah.
happens to me, man.
Well, I mean,
When my girl
because-
comes, she can't stop talking.
Oh my
Can't
god!
stop talking. I'm falling asleep. I don't even listen, and she just can't stop.
Okay, well maybe girls. Okay, fine. Maybe I can't Maybe I shouldn't
Okay,
generalize things.
but yeah,
But you
usually,
know what?
yeah,
You know what usually happens? It's literally like
she can't stop talking.
Usually
It's
what
like,
happens-
Usually she never talks, but this one time. Right? She just-
But no, like after I have sex, I'm like KO'd. Like I
yeah.
go to bed, I'm done. Like I don't do this in the middle of the day because I know I'm gonna
Well,
nap for like. A
Well, the
fucking-
reason it's because it's different between guys and girls. Guys, when they come, they actually have like melatonin, which is the hormone for sleeping.
Okay.
And with girls, it's because there's dopamine, and dopamine, it's like it makes them like less stressed, so they sleep better.
So I should have more sex.
So like so it's good for like anxiety and stuff like that. So that's maybe why like girls could sleep better.
Okay.
So it does make sense.
Thank you.
But it's just that like guys, it's like you actually
Yeah.
have something that makes you sleep.
It's
Okay,
biological.
well,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know some guys
That's
who like
fucked up.
literally like after sex they're like they went like I used to like know this guy that like after sex he would go to a gym after. Like he would have sex.
Well, I
and
mean,
go to the gym.
it's not like,
every guy.
It's not a
like
no,
that.
but it's-
rule, but
it's
I get
it's
it.
no, but it's also that
What?
like
What do you mean? How you
It's
get
like
that?
he just got his cardio and now all he has to do is.
Oh.
maybe he could fake it also.
true.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Well,
No,
you're
I-
I
guys-
didn't
guys
have sex
fake.
with him, so I'm good.
Have you guys ever faked?
I have
fake
faked.
coming?
Yeah.
I have
How can you
faked.
fake that?
Yo,
Okay.
You spit?
you
Comment-
spit.
That's not
Condoms.
It's easier when you. Yeah.
Oh, condoms.
Oh, I forgot about
Sad.
It's been a while.
Yo. Wait, who still uses condoms?
Exactly.
Matthew.
My man.
Brendan! Oh my god, I forgot.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I respect you.
I don't have
No.
a choice.
I don't have a
That's
choice.
okay.
You have a choice. No, you
Well,
don't
that's
actually
okay.
have a
She
choice.
won.
Yeah.
No, that's
But-
not it. It's
okay,
like
but-
if we could, we would. However,
She's not on the
she
pill.
does not use the. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not on
She doesn't
the
have the pills.
Basically.
Yeah.
So
But I still
we
sometimes-
could.
Why not?
You still
Depends.
sometimes with
Fuck,
the
Just
condoms?
want
fuck that shit.
If she's close
but we
to her
could.
period.
She doesn't want.
I don't. I just
to
don't.
get
No,
the pills?
her. No,
I just don't
she doesn't
have
want to
condoms.
get the pills
I take
because
a
she's
pill, though.
already.
I have condoms.
She's already regular.
Oh, she's just.
So
she doesn't
therefore,
need it.
all
It
she-
doesn't make it irregular.
I
It
know,
depends on
but
the
explain that
person.
shit to her because there's
Okay,
no reason. For
I'm gonna
me
tell
to.
you the pills.
Her.
I'm gonna explain.
perfect.
I'm gonna explain the pills. So the pills basically can, depending on like your genetics, depending on who you are, the way your cycle is, the way your diet is, the exercise and whatever. The pills can have a different effect on you. So me, the only thing that the pills did is made me gain weight. That's it. And then for some girls, it would give them pimples. For other girls, it would make their... I don't know why it would make her period irregular, because the pills are set up for you to have your periods.
No, I don't think it's possible to get.
Like you
irregular.
can't... like people people who are irregular...
Because you're taking pills, so it's the hormones you're taking.
Yeah.
And then once a week you got these fake pills, which is
Yeah.
like sugar.
My
Sugar.
sugar
It's just
pills,
sugar
yeah.
pills.
It's
so
like
I
what,
don't think-
placebo or?
Yeah,
Or you
exactly.
Yeah, it's like
It just-
placebo effects.
Yeah, so you don't lose the mind.
The count.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can throw them out. You don't need to take them.
Okay.
But at the same time, people who say that they gain weight from like those pills, it's because taking the sugar pills. Like that's what happens.
I doubt
ASMR time,
that.
guys.
It's so small.
ASMR.
Okay. Cracking a cold one
that
open
was-
with the boys.
That was so good. Loved it. So yeah, basically some girls is because of that. So I used to know this girl that she gained a lot of weight from the pills.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, but then she stopped taking the sugar pills and then she lost the weight and now she's not getting it back.
But
Is that placebo?
It's what do you mean?
Like,
probably.
I'm not taking
What
the
was
sugar
that?
Well,
pills.
no, you can't
so-
placebo affect your body to lose
Placebo.
No,
weight.
but-
Placebo. Okay.
But
Placebo.
it could have been that because of the placebo, she ate more.
That's true.
What do you mean?
Okay, so like let's say a side effect of the pill would have been like that.
Gaining weight.
Well, yeah. So she just unconsciously probably ate more.
No, she was pretty strict with her diet.
Yeah.
And she went to the gym constantly.
Mhm.
And then she started taking the pills because she started seeing this guy, and then she gained more weight with that.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't understand how the sugar pills can be a placebo though, because it's sugar pills. So how are
Oh
you
no,
gonna feed
it's
your
just
body?
because you have to take. So the pills is depending on how many you take. So it'll be 2 weeks of taking the pills to control your hormones and whatever, and then just so you don't lose count and you don't skip it.
A day.
The day that you're supposed to take back your pills, so you don't forget, then you take them.
And you don't lose that
Yeah,
habit of it.
so you take pills every day, every day. So but for you to get your period and not have to lose count and then say oh fuck, when is the day that I'm supposed to take the pills, whatever.
Yeah.
You take those pills. I just throw them out. Honestly, I don't
Okay.
want to take them.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Basically.
It's because if you have maybe 20, 30 years ago it was useful, but now girls have cell phones. You could just put an alarm on.
Yeah, but it's mostly because it's messing with your hormones. You don't want to skip a day. I've had
Exactly.
ones oh yeah, you can put a
That's what
reminder
I'm
on your
saying.
phone.
Yeah, just put a
100%.
reminder and you're not gonna forget. It's
Yeah.
on your phone.
But usually people will do it I'll take it in the morning while I brush my teeth.
Oh.
Or I have
Really?
it. So a lot of people I have it at at 9:00. My
Yeah,
phone
my
rings.
girlfriend's at 9.
Yeah, every girl, by the way, if you hear a buzzer going off at 9:00, it's the
Yeah.
pills.
Yeah,
It's a
of
pill.
course.
But
It's the
9
pills.
is the perfect time.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time.
It's a perfect time. Well, for us because we are awake at night. What time is it? 8:40.
But everybody's
6
awake at
minutes.
9.
My thing will ring. But at the same time, the only reason why we have reminders on our phone is just because, because some people get scared that if they don't take it I sometimes take it I take it at 10, 12. I've once taken it the next morning because I forgot it. Then at night, if you take it if you miss 3 days, then that's when it's really dangerous. But then after that, you have to restart your cycle. That could make your period skip.
3
It's-
days?
Yeah,
I thought it was shorter than that.
It's
You miss one and you gotta restart a cycle.
No, so
No?
so if let's say today I don't take it and then tomorrow I'm oh fuck, I remember I forgot to take it. I could take it either 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, or 2 at the same time in the afternoon. But if it's been more than 3, I'll say 2 days just because who wants to wait 3 days? After 3 days I'm oh fuck. So after 2 days and then I just restart the whole thing. So my system gets fucked up. Plus it messes with your hormones. Ugh, pills are just too complicated for us.
But is there really an alternative?
No, that's why I don't complain so much about it.
Yeah, there is the stigile.
Oh no,
Yeah, it's-
that
Yes,
shit.
no,
it is.
That
No,
shit
it
is
is,
so
You've
I've
heard
horror
scary stories, exactly.
I've heard of stories
I fucking
yeah.
jinx.
Okay, fine. I've heard horror stories about people losing that shit in their system.
Yeah,
It's just because it's not a perfect way it's a good way to get to not get pregnant, but the thing inside of you I don't know, it's
No,
weird.
I know it's probably better to take the pill, but
Yeah.
it is an alternative to the pill if you really don't want it.
I know, but it's disgusting. Plus you can't
Or
there's
condoms.
or condoms.
That is one, yes.
That's Brandon's favorite thing.
Maybe not.
Well, I mean, she.
Okay.
I guess she doesn't want to deal with all that. That's what she.
Yeah,
It's
a
true.
choice.
You've heard all I had to say. It's completely understandable that she doesn't want to take all of those things. I really want a guy like pill to come out one day.
Well, there are like like things
Studies
are,
and shit?
but I don't get it. What's the difference?
I don't know. It's just people are being like, if the girls can do it, the guys can do it too. Which is, I think it's much more dangerous because,
Go
like,
to 2018.
yeah,
Sorry.
seriously.
Because the thing is, like,
But
a girl's pill is to
it's just to regulate.
Sterilize, yeah.
It doesn't kill the egg. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It just
exactly.
regulates.
It just kind of
It actually
regulates
helps a
everything.
lot of people too. So for me,
Yeah, the only way you can do a pill for a man is if the dosage you take has to be the day of has to be like the same day or
Mhm.
even
Yeah.
like a few days before
Yeah.
to take effect on your boys and
Mhm.
sterilize them, like
Exactly.
completely kill them before you actually.
I don't think
do
it's a
the
good
act.
idea. I don't
Your
think they should mess
boys.
with
Like,
that.
No,
there's no way to do it in a way where it doesn't potentially affect you permanently. Long
But it
term.
could just like be some sort of like spermicide that goes inside your system.
Excuse me.
Like, okay, so right now there's already like a thing that it's like spermicide. That's like a type of like lube or whatever that actually like it kills your sperm.
What do you mean it kills your sperm?
Okay, so let's say like you have a product that looks like a cream
Yeah, like I
that
know
that
what
you
lube
use
is.
as lube, but it has a double effect where it kills your sperm.
So you put lube like on your penis, and when you ejaculate, like
It kills the
it.
sperm. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's probably so ineffective. Oh my god, because
Well,
if you don't put
it's
enough,
not like
then-
super recommended,
Exactly,
but what I
yeah.
mean by spermicide is that it's like a product that's
Yeah.
already meant to kill like your sperm without affecting your system. So
Yeah.
it's like it could be that, and it also doesn't affect your organs or your fertility. But once again, like people are going to be skeptical for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because
The
like
weirdest
Why?
solution I've seen as a prototype is a machine that you install in your balls.
oh, yes, I've
that-
seen,
That
I've-
there's a switch.
There's a
It's
switch.
basically you become a mini cyborg.
Yeah.
Right?
The switch? Nah, that's
So you're-
fake.
What
I'm not
happens
kidding you.
is
Like,
you,
in your balls, you
install
click.
an interrupter.
No, that's
Like
fake.
you
I want
install an
all
interrupt.
facts.
It's a prototype.
I
It's
want
not a real
facts.
thing.
It's not real
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
it's not real. I think they might have people for the prototype itself, but that's it. And you install this interrupting thing, like as like for electrical wires and stuff, right into the tubes that your balls connect to bring out the sperm, right?
Yeah.
And then there is a switch embedded in your thigh.
Yeah.
Really?
fucking
Swi-
ridiculous.
What's
that
the
you-
name? Ball
that-
interrupter?
I guess. I don't know. But like, and then when you switch it on, it brings out like it puts in like this super tiny electrical current that you don't feel at all. But that as soon as sperm pass through it, it's done. They're dead.
Yeah, but
have
see,
so
like,
much
that's
knowledge
so-
right now.
I know.
Basically.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's-
a more permanent. You know.
Yeah.
But do you see the
it's really weird.
complications? Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me
There's
just
a
turn
switch.
on my switch.
No,
Alright, we're good
Are
to
you
go.
ready, baby?
Dude, it's embedded in your thigh. Like you have to push down on your skin to reach the switch and then switch it on and
Nah.
then switch it off.
That should be
Yeah.
I
fucking
need
like that's so ridiculous.
facts.
What if like you have an EpiPen and like you know how to put it?
You
give an
just
EpiPen,
jab it in your sperm
and you
thing.
you jab it into your sperm like machine, and then like you can't fucking like ejaculate anymore.
Well,
or
that's
something, something.
one application. I mean, that's one way to. Well, what if your girlfriend has?
What if
it
someone
needs
gives
an
you a Charlie
EpiPen?
horse, man,
Oh,
and fucking kicks you in the switch?
It short circuits and you just.
Oh my god! Ouch! I feel bad for you guys. Fuck.
No, but yeah, the actual viable like solution that people were suggesting is a male pill. Like it wasn't a cyborg.
Yeah, yeah, it was a
alternative
male
thing.
pill.
No, I said
But
that
it's-
was the
Well, male
weirdest one I've
pills
seen.
make way more
Because,
sense
like-
than
Yeah.
a push button.
Seriously,
On your thigh.
thigh.
Engage.
But-
practice.
That's what I'm saying because the only thing that's doing it to us, which I hate when girls are saying like they're killing our eggs. You're not killing anything. You can't kill the.
But that's
fucking-
the thing.
It's because they're just preventing your body from creating eggs. That's
But
what it is.
the same skepticism that was coming from like female pills,
Yeah.
I think is going to male pills. Like
Yeah.
people are skeptical about it, but it's just like female pills it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Because you could easily say that, oh well, the woman's pill is probably gonna affect her eggs.
Yeah, but like it fucking if you
But it
if you're gonna
doesn't-
complain about the women's pills, just don't take the pill. Like you're
I
not
know, but,
obligated to.
Like if you complain about the men's pills, then you should probably be complaining about the women's pills because they probably
Oh,
have
yeah.
about the same function.
Maybe, but it depends with the
know.
guy. I think it depends.
But it could easily be something that affects
Because-
your sperm so that it gets like
Wait, but you guys
it
that
can't get
create.
attached to like the what do you call that? the wall, like
Yeah, the walls.
yeah.
The uterus wall?
Yeah.
Where I think so.
Yeah, exactly. So it like because the pill, what it does is that like it creates something that like so it can't stick to the uterus
It can't
wall.
stick. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it could be the same thing with but for your sperm. So
It
wouldn't
doesn't
affect.
stick on your balls. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's
No,
what,
it just wouldn't affect like it wouldn't be able to stick to the uterus.
But
That's
isn't
it.
that what the women's pills already doing?
Yes, but like a male pill would be the same thing, but for men.
So the
With their
sperm
sperm,
wouldn't be
yeah.
able to like.
Exactly, it
No,
wouldn't be
because
able to
that
stick.
no, but the thing is that because the
She's denying it.
Basically,
I'm
what
like,
what
no.
She's like science doesn't work.
Okay, no,
What
I
it's
don't
gonna
understand.
do-
I really honestly don't understand.
But
what
is
you're
this a
saying.
thing?
what it's
or
gonna do is
an
it's gonna
idea?
take each individual sperm, all 300 million of them,
Yeah.
and cut the tails off.
And
way-
it's just going in circles.
That way, when they get into the uterus, they just can't move because they ain't got no tail. Right?
They ain't got no
so
tail.
They just stay there.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking dangerous. That'd be like, I don't know. But just because it doesn't make sense how like. Well, I'm thinking if you're cutting off a part of the sperm, like, isn't that like cutting off part of the DNA from the male side? So your
Yo.
baby's gonna come out all fucking like
My thing's gonna
missing an eye or something?
No,
I don't
my
know.
that's
thing's
not how
just
it
a
works.
joke. I don't think that's how it's gonna
No,
work.
the
But yeah,
the,
because
the
they
tail,
both
the
cut-
tail's just for transportation.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Oh,
have
okay.
any of the DNA.
But what if like it cuts more than just the tail because some malfunction?
Well, I mean,
And now your
the
baby
sperm,
ends up
yo,
with one finger on one arm
If it cuts
and
more
then
than
4
the-
finger on the other arm. So he
Cristel.
has 5 fingers in total.
Cristel, just think logically here. If it cuts more than the tail, the sperm is dead. How's it gonna get to the egg?
Fuck, can you stop? Shit. I don't know. I'm just saying that like if you're complaining about the pill, just don't take it. And if there is the male pill and you want to try it out, like then that's your just whatever you do is your decision and stop complaining about other people's decisions. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
plan.
condoms are
I
a
agree.
fortune, though.
Yeah.
Then that's
Brandon will stay with the condom. Sam will stay with whatever he has. Matthew wants
the cream pies.
the cream pies. I'll stay whatever I have.
I'll
and-
stick with not scratching my back or
Yeah, or your face. I can't the face
Yeah,
though. I still
that's some
don't
kinky
understand.
shit. It's like scratch my face, baby. Oh, that feels good.
Seriously.
You know,
Cheers
one
to
thing
that.
I found out recently is how resilient the eye is.
What do you
It's not that super soft
Oh
piece
my
of
God.
shit everybody
Yo,
thinks it
okay,
is.
okay, I remember this one story. That reminds me. Do you remember it, mate? Yo, this
Oh, yeah,
guy,
the
man.
branch?
Yeah, yeah, okay,
Oh
so.
my
What?
God.
What?
Okay, so this guy, he's like the ghettoest guy I know. I don't know why.
I
And
know.
he's like,
He looks
I
like
think
some
he's
shady.
Serbian.
It's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And no, he's not. He's
He's-
Bosnian.
Really?
Yeah,
Boston?
but it's
Yeah,
right
that's
next to Serbia.
possible. Yeah.
Okay, so and I guess he was like selling drugs or some shit in the forest, and the police like just like shows up. So he's like, "Fuck, I gotta go." So he starts running and shit, and he just like turns around, and this fucking branch bashes like stabs him in the eye,
Oh my
and he
God.
just falls over. And and the guy, he gets up
God.
and he can't see from an eye.
Well, obviously.
And he's like, what the fuck? So he just like, he keeps running. Eventually he loses the police. But what happens is like the day after that, he's at school. And this is like 7th grade.
Oh shit.
Like we were like 14 years old. And he shows up to school and he looks at me. He's like, yo man, I have trouble seeing from my eye. So I look at his eye and there's a fucking dent in it.
Oh.
There's like this hole. Something's wrong.
You didn't think so, did he?
I
Well,
think
yeah.
it did actually end up
Can you
fixing
imagine
it.
he's
Because I
like-
saw him recently and he didn't look like he had a glass eye.
He didn't look
Did
like
you-
he had a dent. Whoa. Oh, that's so fucked up
lucky.
shit.
What the?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what was he doing selling drugs at like 14?
He's a ghetto guy.
Ghetto guy.
Ghetto
Yeah.
guy,
Actually, I
really.
started smoking when I was like 13.
Yeah, but
14,
did you
too.
start selling when you started?
I never
No, he's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I want, yeah, exactly. The eye is a lot more resilient than people take it for. Like a person can shoot a BB gun, to your, of course, like an airsoft BB gun, not an actual.
Yeah, I
fucking-
was
I was
like,
like,
I doubt
what the
that.
fuck?
Like and if you shoot an airsoft BB gun at medium range to the eye, it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but it'll probably just bounce off the eye.
Yeah, but
Like, it's
he
not
can
gonna-
also be blind.
Well, he's gonna take some damage for sure. But I mean, if it doesn't hit him directly into the
Yeah, it
colored
depends.
portions, like if it
you
hits
gotta be
him,
lucky.
if it hits him in the white of the eyes, he's fine.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Well, for sure.
But like, cause everybody thinks it's like this. The eye is like this weak thing where it's like anything that goes in it will easily penetrate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people have this fear of touching their eye.
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
But it does happen.
Not
Like I have soins d'urgence class.
Yeah.
And we've seen what you do if you found someone with something in their eye and it happened. We saw pictures.
Yeah, but it happens like in the corner, like if a panty
No,
goes...
like straight up. It was a
Ew.
nail.
Ew. Well, yeah, nail is
straight
sharp.
up, yeah.
Yeah, but he's talking about like a circular object.
Something
It
that
depends,
can
but-
easily penetrate. You know,
Probably.
like something that would most likely bounce off than
Oh,
penetrate.
you know what
Yeah,
story I
depends.
love? I remember from you, Brendan. It's that story when you went to paintball
Oh yeah, and I
and you
got
got
balls.
shot like.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
How many
shot
times?
with balls, man.
Can you please explain that? Like,
Oh
I know I
my
already told
god!
you.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh my
I wasn't
God.
there,
was
but I know
so
Matthew, Sam, and like
Oh.
obviously Brendan was there and other
Yeah.
guys.
It was one of the first time
You
I
know
saw
what
it.
else
yeah,
was
yeah,
there?
yeah,
My
yeah.
balls.
That's right.
Wait, please
yeah.
explain the story because every time I hear this story, I'm just dying.
Yeah. Well, didn't I already explain it on the podcast? I
No,
guess
you
not.
didn't.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I guess not. All right. Well, here's what happened. Basically, it was Matthew's birthday.
You were like 14.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Selling
it was the first time ever I went paintballing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was the worst setup for me whatsoever. I remember we got this package where they give us a gun, they give us some paint, they give us like what was it, like 500 balls,
Yeah.
500 paintballs,
Yeah.
and a holster with like two little tubes where you put some extra balls
Yeah.
in there because they can't all fit in the gun, right? And I remember the holster they gave us was like this waist holster, kind
Yeah.
of like a belt, a fanny pack, and everybody's that was there, we were like 15 people.
Okay.
Everybody's that was there had this vertical holster where if you put the ball containers in them,
Yeah.
they can act as like
A shield?
They
A
can
strap,
act as a
yeah,
shield
strap,
for
yeah.
your,
That's what
for
he
your
told
dick.
us. He was like, I suggest you put it there.
Exactly.
So it protects you. I was
Yeah.
like,
There was
sure,
the
man.
instructor says that, and instantly the first thing I spot is mine are horizontal.
Oh my god.
So there's-
So they don't protect your balls.
They don't protect anything at all. It's like one of those wrestling belts. Right, so it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's bigger in the front, but there's no protection like
Oh,
anyway.
fuck.
So yeah, so I'm just like, well, fuck. But in my head, I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, what can happen?
But I remember-
what are the odds?
I think you were saying as well that you had like you didn't have like you just went like some people will go with like 3 layers of pants almost just so like the
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't have shit. It was the first time I went there. I didn't think of packing anything.
yeah, but paintball guns.
I didn't. I didn't. I had no fucking.
Like,
I had
anything
no.
with guns in it.
But it was
Anyways,
so
continue.
beautiful. Like
Yeah.
I remember you getting shot.
Wait, continue,
That was
continue.
hilarious. So we get into this part of the field where it's like this broken down plane that they got there for the actual paintballing, which
So
I thought was
set up,
really
yeah.
cool. And we had this friend of mine that I was teamed up with at the time named Aaron.
Mhm.
And
Aaron.
he was outside and he spotted somebody and he was aiming at him.
Yeah?
He was like, "Oh yeah, dude, get out the plane, get out the." It was like at the entrance of the plane
Yeah.
with like some stairs and stuff. He's like, "Get out the plane, it's cool." I got him. He was hidden behind a haystack. And I'm just like, okay, cool. As soon as I get out, some other dude that was teammates with the guy he was aiming for gets out, shoots all over the place.
Oh my
One of the
God.
places he shots directly on my nuts.
Oh my god! But
That was beautiful.
But wasn't there like there's a distance, right? That you can't be like all up someone's face and
Yeah.
shoot
No,
them.
it was a good distance. Like there
Okay,
wasn't-
and he
there
still
was
got
No,
you.
but
Yeah, you can be far and hard.
Well, he was
Oh, yeah.
shooting everywhere. He was just trying to hit my friend Aaron. That was
That sounds like me when I'm playing COD. I'm just like shooting in the air. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. And so I just sit down and like Aaron takes care of the 2 guys because he notices that like he's there and
Yeah.
they didn't get him, right? And I'm just falling down. He's like, "Dude, are you okay?" And I just remember me going, "My balls!"
I just remember, like, after that game, everybody's, like, at base camp, and you're like, yo, guys, I just don't feel like playing anymore.
I remember that.
And
yeah.
we're like,
Yeah,
what?
that's funny.
And then somebody's like, yo, I almost don't have any more bullets. You're like, take my gun.
Yeah.
Take my ammo. I don't want any more of this.
I fucking
It was
can't.
perfect.
I
remember
was
that.
limping to the
Yeah, yeah.
to
Dude, that
these-
must have fucking hurt.
Oh,
like,
it was
because you know, there's this little
perfect.
place you go when you get shot to like watch the rest of the game and be ready for the next one.
You
I was
limped for
limping
the-
over there. I swear to God.
I've never
It
played,
was so
but I
funny.
so want to.
Oh,
It's nice.
God. It was
so fun.
It was a
It was
bad
really-
experience for me.
It was really
Yeah.
you're just
That's
standing
so
like, yeah, guys, go. I'll stay here, guys.
Fuck that shit. I remember once, because like for us girls, whenever we get hit like in the crotch area, it hurts for a while and then it's good. Like it's not
the
as
same.
it's
not
not.
the same.
It's not the
It's,
same
no, I
thing.
know it's not the same. I'm
Yeah.
not
No,
even
it's not.
comparing it to how like you guys feel because
But I can
it's
imagine like
crazy.
it hurts.
It hurts. And I remember in high school where we used to play football in the parking lot of our high school.
Yeah.
And we used to throw the ball and like whatever, whoever catches it and like points and whatever. And I remember I was like these random girls like just showed up. Because you guys were like in our grade were like the guys, the football guys, the like handsome like guys. The guys are like every girl was like, oh my god,
Was
and
that a
whatever.
thing?
That was a thing, except you guys didn't know because you
Yeah,
guys were
because
dumb.
we were the biggest group that included.
You were the
most of
biggest
football
group. You
players.
included everyone. Who else wasn't like who are they gonna fall for? Like the fucking like weed drug addicts.
The drug
And then,
addicts
like,
gang.
The drug addicts gang, or
Drug
like
addicts
the
gang.
nerds, or like the nerds in the corner, or like the guys who played football and they were actually like decent looking.
With Madet.
With
Oh,
Malet.
yeah, Malet saved us.
Basically.
It's like our average rating for guys was like 6, but since Madet was in the group and he's like a
10.
14, it bumped us to 8.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
we're
And
all
you were
good.
president,
But-
so that was an insane.
So
Yeah,
like
actually.
yeah, and like a lot of girls like so like some of them because I used to like I don't even know how I became friends with you guys, but I would like follow you
Well,
guys.
But you talked to us like since like first
Yeah,
grade of high school.
So Matthew and Brandon, yeah, but like
Mhm.
Sam and the other guys.
Probably because of us.
Yeah, but exactly
yeah.
how I met Brandon, just because he was.
That
with
was
Matthew.
me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, anyways,
I noticed that a lot of guys, like, it's because I talked to them.
it's because
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
He's really social.
Chong, like, I was one of the only person, like, people that talked to him. That was in, like, grade...
Persons is a word, by the
Yeah,
way.
no, okay, but, yeah, first people that talked to him in grade 7.
Yeah.
So, like, everybody started, like talking more to him. And what happened is that we were in different classes. So, like...
yeah.
Everybody that was in the other group, I was friends with most people in the other group actually. Like I wasn't friends with most people in my group.
Yeah, because
So,
they
like-
were the drug gang.
Yeah.
The drug gang.
And I
It's
was
true.
like the bridge between both classes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But wait, let me finish my story.
Yeah, sure.
So basically there was like some girls that like whatever they're like let's throw the ball, and I actually
Who?
knew because. I can't remember their fucking. I think they were
Like
like waiting
younger?
for. Yeah, they were younger. They were like, but I knew them.
Like Jade Parisien?
No, not them.
Okay.
Like other girls, I don't fucking
Yeah, it's
know.
just
Like
other
people that are
girls,
probably
yeah.
fangirling
Okay,
off of like
yeah.
Malette and like whoever.
Well, I have a question. Like I remember in like grade 6 and grade like 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Like Madet was like the most popular.
I didn't
guy.
even remember
for sure,
him, to be
for
honest.
sure. Like
Yeah,
that was
of course.
undeniable.
My
that was
sister
undeniable.
knew
yeah,
him.
exactly. And she was like,
That's so
Wait,
When she
fucking
was
crazy.
2 years old.
yeah. But the thing is, like, was he as popular, like maybe like grade like 11?
At the end of the
Because
high school. years?
I noticed that when he got
He
a
wasn't.
girlfriend,
Exactly. He
Like-
told me.
Yeah.
He told me I asked him and he was like, as soon as I got a girlfriend,
Yeah.
everyone just go.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
That's what he told me, and we stayed there, and that's why
I
we're still
mean,
friends today. But
Me and my friend, I was always like around you guys most of the time, so I never saw.
he was like super humble too about it.
yeah,
Really?
really.
Oh, no
Oh
way.
yeah,
Hell
really.
yes, yeah.
Like I the only time I knew Mallet is because he was this fucking 6 foot something guy, and I'm like
Yeah.
5 feet. So I'm like I remember once we were walking in the hallway and he was looking for me for like a something project thing. I don't even remember what it was. And he's literally screaming my name, looking over me, and I'm like, Mallet, I'm literally right here. He's like, oh fuck, like I was just like, wow,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
like fucking.
Yeah,
But-
that's no way.
To finish my story, basically the girls were like following around, whatever. I throw the ball, lands on the girl's like fucking the crotch, and she's on the floor crying, and I'm like, calm down.
Really?
But it hurts. It really, really hurts because
Yeah,
it's a
it must.
bone.
But it's also sensitive. Like it's a sensitive
Yeah.
spot.
Imagine getting hit like in the clitoris, like fuck. It's like getting.
I can't honestly.
It's like it's like I'm gonna give you a perspective. It's like
It's like
Throwing
getting
a
hit on
rock?
the dick tip.
exactly throwing a rock at the tip of your dick,
Yeah.
like a
Mm.
huge. It's just and like your and then your penis and then your penis just
They
goes
call that
like.
tip of the dick syndrome. I don't.
Exactly.
It's already a
and
thing.
then like your dick like from getting thrown something just like reverts back in because
But the difference between a dick and a clitoris is that like you could literally have a crooked dick. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You can't have a crooked
Could
clitoris.
you
Like, that
imagine
doesn't happen.
just sideways? But
That's
yeah, but you actually didn't, like you don't remember in high school how like Man, I had girls coming up to me asking me shit about you, Matt, and like Brandon as well.
I honestly don't. Like,
What the
I don't.
fuck, really?
Yeah.
I really don't.
Of
Yeah,
course.
of course.
Yo.
Matthew,
Like,
are you fucking
no,
serious?
No, I'm serious. I'm
I
serious.
could have sworn I was that reject though.
No, you came in later, so whenever you stopped being an ass, sorry about that, but like whenever you stopped being an ass, that's when
Yeah.
girls actually were like,
It's
oh,
real.
Brandon, and you lost a lot of weight at the end of the high school year, so like,
True,
girls
man.
like,
You got fit.
he got
You
fit.
got fit.
True.
Oh my god.
Yo, I missed that, man. The stretch get hit in the stomach.
That was the thing.
Fucking can't.
stretch.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, a lot of the like remember
No, I
your
saw
ex. Okay, remember your ex Sam? What's her fucking name? Not Anipia. Anipia?
Nini P.
Like super
Yes.
nice, super like good. I was at summer school with her. You guys break up, went fucking crazy. Talked to
Yeah.
me every day about like I don't even talk to you like on a daily basis. And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she asked me 20 million questions about you, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like what the hell?
Mm.
Do you have names for me? Because I could.
Yeah,
swear.
is there-
Brandon.
No, we're not gonna mention
No,
this. Like, live on
I
the
honestly
podcast.
can't. I honestly can't remember. It's like
That's how you know she's lying. I
Yeah.
Did you?
But it's like,
I'm only hyping him up.
but also like, I don't think like this happened for all three of us.
Especially you, Matthew. I'm sorry, Matthew, but I hate the fact that
course.
you
No.
don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Matthew, you were like the hottie of the fucking high school thing, of the high school group,
okay,
whatever.
But that's where you
Plus
like.
you were
lose me.
president, hello?
Okay. There's the president thing that like I
Plus
had.
you were white,
I,
so
I
no,
had
kidding.
I had 13-year-old girls that were like texting
you had
me.
girls from high
Yeah,
school
exactly.
on our grades that were like, "What's Matthew like?"
But
And I'm
that's
just like,
never-
I
Wait,
don't know.
our grades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
I thought
No,
you were
see,
saying
yeah,
Oh yeah,
younger.
younger and
Yeah,
our as well.
I only
Really?
I've only heard of younger. I'm serious.
Because they won't go up to you. People from our grades won't go up to you.
Yeah, that's true.
So they went to talk to me, and I'm just like, bruh, I don't know.
I remember when I was like in secondaire 5, which is like 11th grade. Like I had like, you remember Jenica?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
She
I-
got a good smile.
I
I
hate
remember
you.
this one time, man. Oh, well, were you there? Cause I like we were at a party.
For the what's party?
We had a party. It was at Adolph's, and I
No.
was like super drunk.
Wait.
This is like one of the first times I ever get drunk.
Oh,
And I
never
remember,
mind.
yo, like, I wasn't even conscious of what I was doing, but I was like, somebody started talking about her, and I was like, oh my god, she's got like the most beautiful smile.
Oh my god.
It's like she's got a nice ass, and it's like butter smile, and then everybody's like, okay, I get it, man. I was like, okay, no, it's fine, butter smile.
I fucking can't.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought you said-
getting,
wait.
do you remember getting hit directly in the face with a football?
Yeah,
Your
I remember
tooth
who did
chipped.
Your tooth chipped.
Wait,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I remember.
With a what?
it.
Football.
Football.
Oh, with the football.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
Full
was
shade.
Jason Donnie.
Oh,
that
never mind.
did it.
I thought it was full shade.
No.
That happens to a lot of people, though.
No, but it's because like I got my chipped tooth in secondaire, which is like 8th grade, and then I like
happened
it's-
again.
Well, the thing is, once you get your chipped tooth once,
Your tooth
it's like
chipped
way more likely that it happens because all they do
They
is like
fill it, yeah.
stick. Yeah, it's like some sort of like
Yeah,
It's
filler.
an
Taste,
adhesive,
yeah.
but the thing is, the adhesive works very, very well if you're not giving it excessive force.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not foolproof. It's really not foolproof. And I enjoyed like football and shit like that, but I remember like one of the things I really hated is like the chip tooth. Like
The
I
fucking
had
chip tooth,
I
I
had
can't.
chipped teeth 3 times, I think. First was in 8th grade, and it happened twice in 11th. Once because I got completely sacked in the face by football.
Man, you also had braces. You
Yeah.
fucking like you went all in. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I want to explain this story. I fucking love this story. So when I was in high school before you guys, because
We were in
fact,
high school before.
fact, I was in 1 year high school before all my friends were because I suck at school.
Mm-hmm.
This girl, I remember she got so fucking mad at me.
Mhm.
No, actually, the story was like she called me like a lion or something. I don't know. She made fun of my hair, okay, and I really didn't like take it. And she was doing it for the whole day. And this one day, like the gym teacher's like, oh, we'll go outside and we'll play football because like they were trying to get people to go into football and I was in this like class where like people are just like
Yeah.
retards, so they can't even like like they sucked at school basically. That's the class I was, so they were trying to get them into football so they can continue school, having good grades and scholarships and shit like that. And then I remember this girl was there, and we played tackle for some reason. And then like after that we go on the field, and she says to me like oh, your hair is so ugly, and then she started insulting me, and I'm like, we're playing football now.
I
and
still
you
don't
wanna
get
insult me?
how that happens.
I don't know.
Yo, imagine Brandon that happening to a guy.
Like, so, are you not listening to me?
Sorry, I'm concentrating on the background. I was making sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything's good. No, so one girl was like telling me, like, she insulted me really bad. Like, she doesn't just say like your hair is ugly. Like, she started fucking like saying how like I have no friends and shit like that.
Like imagine that happening
Like
to a guy.
randomly too.
He get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Like no, that's
so
yeah,
what
exactly.
happened though,
What-
because
what-
my
what-
mind
yeah.
so because my mind I'm like, I've only lived with boys, and like
Yeah.
I've had all my friends are boys. I'm like, that's what I went to. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kick her ass. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? But then I was too nice, so I didn't want to get like kicked out or anything, so I just went to football. I told one of the guys, I'm like, I want to be on the O line. Like on the
Really?
offense.
The offensive line, yeah.
Yeah, and then she was in the back. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. She was just like
Probably
in the back, like not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second she gets the ball in her hand, I'm like, oof. I just run, pick her up, bang, like drop her on the floor. Like it was really bad. Like I shouldn't have done that, but
Yeah.
it was such like a proud moment for me. And then I got kicked out of the class because like
All right.
basically.
Well, do we start it here? Like, do we stop it here?
Yeah.
I think
Hey.
that's fine. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, this has been great. This is a bit of a shorter episode because we have stuff to do. It's a busy week. It's
a
also
busy
the end of the semester, so
Got a drink.
Not for me.
we also
bitch.
got a drink. Yeah. All right. So it's been a great episode. We talked about a lot of stuff,
A lot of sex stuff. Like
a lot of sex stuff.
Ian's not
That's
here,
your
and then like
fault.
all this.
Just-
Why is it my fault? I
Because you
haven't.
talked about a lot of stuff.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
You
I'm
went
sorry,
kinky.
Adam.
But it's
Sorry,
also
babe.
because of the scar on my eye. So
You're
That's
the
another
kinky
thing.
one who has a scar on his eye.
yeah, scars are hot. Just saying.
Scars are hot.
Scarface, the main
Yeah,
example.
Scarface.
All right. So this sort of have been our fourth podcast. We're not sure what we're going to talk about in the next one, but thank you very much for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.